Okay, so you guys want a part two? I can't talk without the dog getting excited. Poo poo, lay down. Lay down. Down. Okay, you don't have to lay down. You can get out. Okay. Otherwise, he'll be spinning for the next 30 minutes. Okay, so I went to work overnight. I'm home. I'm sleeping good. It's the daytime. The children have left for school. So I'm like, okay, let me get my little nod in. So my mom comes upstairs and she wakes me up. And I see that my mom is on the phone with my sister. So anytime I see these two names, my brain goes straight to emergency. Call it PTSD, but this is kind of where my brain went. I'm thinking, oh my God, my mom and my sister on the phone at the same time. This can't be good, right? So then there's another lady on the phone. I hear another voice, and she's like, hi, this is so and so from the high school. And immediately I was like, okay. I felt like CJ from Grand Theft Auto. Here we go again, But I'm like, yes, what's going on? She's like, hey, somebody. So I don't know how to explain it. Okay, she said, so I'm here at the school and the police just left. Somebody pushed her son down and apparently took a GUN out of his book bag. He says it was just a lot of information all happening at once. He says that it's not real. It was recorded. And so we need to assess the threat. And we need to send him home. But we don't want him walking. It's unsafe for him to be walking. We need to send him home. So we're gonna put him in a lift to go home. And I'm like, okay, ma'am, can I speak frankly? Yeah, go ahead. I would have him walk home, because if the GUN is fake, then we have no problems, right? But otherwise, if the thing was real, then I don't want you safely delivering him here. If somebody's after him, if somebody's coming for him, they need to just get him. I understand that, ma'am. It's unsafe. Okay, yeah, true enough. It's unsafe. But it's unsafe when he comes here and he's having that type of energy around him. It's unsafe that they're telling me he's a victim. Even the police said that later. Ma'am, he's a victim. He's not a victim if he had a GUN in his book bag. That don't scream victim to me. So immediately whatever his problem is belongs to him. I'm directly connected to him, but for the most part, he gonna deal with it. So the lady ends up I said, you can choose what you want to do. It's fine. He put the kids in danger when he go to the school with it, right? Or he around the school with it. He putting everybody in danger. I said bullets don't have no names on them. Don't have any names on them. So if there's one intended for him, I don't need to be around. Anyways. So I hang up the phone. However she sends them, she sends them. That's where I'm at with it. I call his dad. And I'm like, this is happening. I'm freaking out now because I already know. My brain is already saying it's real. It don't make sense for anybody to take a fake one. All the fake ones cost $10. They just got done doing Senior Assassins. So that part didn't make sense to me. Everybody who want a fake one gonna have one. You're not gonna beat up a random kid to take a fake one. Okay? So anyways, I be losing focus, sorry. Okay, so I call his dad. I'm like, you need to come get him. His daddy not talking what I'm trying to hear. So I'm So I hang up the phone. Let me calm down. I need my little, this my lime. I'm gonna eat it in a minute, but it's my stress ball right now. Um, So, anyways, I call the police. Hey, this is so and so. I need an officer to my address. I heard about something that went on earlier, with my son from the school, and I think you need to send them out here. And she was like, "Oh, we'll get the officer who took down the report. We'll have him give you a call." I said, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to just send him out here, cause by the time my son get here, we gonna need him." Okay, okay, ma'am. I'll have a officer to your house. So I'm like, okay. I hang up the phone. I'm talking to my sister now. I'm yelling when this who I'm talking to when something we can be all cutesy on the internet, but when some ish goes down, this is a call that we always gonna be real and out there. Just it is what it is. So I'm talking to her and I'm like, I'm putting my twos and twos together and getting three and some all day, right? My sister hates when I say that. But I'm talking to her and I'm like, it don't make sense for it to be fake because woo 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 woo. All of my reasonings. And she's like, you're right. Because his dad automatically, oh, it has to be fake. It's senior assassins. No, 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 it's not. No, it's not. So, anyways, I'm on the phone with my sister. My son shows up. I tell him, he comes in the house. I said, you can go back out to the front porch. I'll be out there to talk to you. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm not going to play with him. He's going to find somewhere to go. I know it's a lot of sidebar. It's a lot of telling me what to do with my child. Like I don't talk to my child. Like I don't spend out like these gray hairs and come from raising these boys. And for those of you that don't know, I do have another son who has graduated high school. He's 20 years old. We had none of these problems. But that's okay because this one's different. But that's why I have to treat him accordingly. Also, so my son is out there on the porch and the police come. Now the lady on the phone didn't tell me so much information. Oh, he said he was hiding it by the tracks, and he said he got off on the wrong bus stop. All of this different stuff. Oh, and there's a video, and so I'm just waiting for the people to get here who got the details so they could tell me. The first thing I asked the officer, like my son knocked on the door. Okay, the police out here. I come out here, and the first thing they say is, the first thing I say is, hey, what's going on? I heard there's a video. Can I see it? He whips out his cell phone, shows me the video. I reenacted. I was a little extra. I was adding some humor to the situation. But when I saw my baby on the ground, I felt some type of way. I'm not going to lie. But I also know that it's him that's putting himself in these situations. And I know I've talked time and time and time and time and time and time again, and it's done nothing. This is not the first time he's taken a fake gun to school. He almost got put out of high school. And I think this was like 2 years ago. So I've been on my son. I'm always on him. However, he makes the decisions that he chooses to make. So I just have to adjust as we go. I do different types of punishments for him. I took his scooter one time. I said, pay me 10,000 lines. You can get it back. If you don't know what lines is, when I was a kid, we used to have to write, I will behave. I will listen to my teacher, whatever. Give me 10,000 of those and you can get the scooter back. I put no time frame on it. Here we are, probably 2.5 years later, and I still don't have those lines. But anyways, come back for part 3.